the different uses of underscore in Python. Look at this example. At interactive mode, an expression is executed, that is 2 multiplied by 4 divided by 2, and your output is 4. You can observe the things in comments. So what if I use underscore at interactive mode after executing an expression? It will store the result of the last executed expression in a special variable, and that is your underscore. If you give underscore, you get the result of the last executed expression. Look at example 2. 30 plus 10 minus 20. Your output is 20. And if you give underscore, you get 20 again. Using underscore in looping. Look at the program. Look at the code here. For underscore in range 1 comma 10. 1 comma 10 means you display the numbers from 1 to 10. In general, we use a variable for x in range 1 comma 11 print x. We use that notation. Instead of variable, you can use underscore in that variable place. For x in, for underscore in, and print x, print underscore. Even iterating in string, for x in Python, print x. Instead, we can use for underscore in Python, print underscore. So while using loops or iterating over iterable objects, you can use underscore as a variable. For x in range, for underscore in range. You can also use it in digit separation. Whenever you want to represent a long digit number, then it can be separated using underscore to make it easily readable number. Look at the example. N1 is equal to 1000. 1 underscore 0 0 0. It clearly identifies the number of zeros. Look at another example. N2. You can see the outputs. N3. It is also used to separate the parts of binary, octal or hexadecimal numbers. We have a binary number. There you observe the underscore, which is converted into decimal. 10111 is 7 in decimal. So here it is used in digit separation, and as well as the parts of binary, octal or hexadecimal numbers. Single underscore, pre-underscore, you need to use it before. It can be used with variable, function or method names to make them private data. The variables, functions defined with pre-underscore cannot be used publicly. So look at a simple example. Let's create a file, test1.py file, and write the code. So we have def, so we have a function, func is a function definition with one print statement. We have another function definition, func with underscore. So here we have two function definitions. One is without underscore and one is with underscore. Now create another file, test2.py, and write the code to import test1.py module. In the previous case, we created a file test1.py with two functions, and those two functions I am importing here. From test1 import star. Import star means all the things from test1. So print FENC, print underscore FENC. So you get an error here because, as we discussed earlier, anything with underscore, pre-underscore or private cannot be used outside. So when you execute test2.py, it will print the value of FENC, but it prevents the value of underscore FENC. It raises a name error as it's not defined, it's private. And using double pre-underscore, it's just like your single pre-underscore, we use double underscore as prefix with variable, function or method, and to make them private data. In addition to the earlier, it's also used to avoid the overriding of variables value in subclass. So we have a class demo1 in which we have an init method, variable 1, variable 2 and variable 3. You just identify the difference between variable 1, variable 2, variable 3, var1, var2, var3. Identify the underscores properly. And we have demo2, which is created from demo1 inheritance. Demo2, the class demo2 is created from demo1 in which we have var1, var2 and var3. d2 is equal to demo2, so object creation, d2 is your object for the derived class. Here the derived class is demo2 and the base class is demo1. So look at the prints, d2 dot variable 1, var1, var2 and var3. So just observe the output. The var1 and var2 overridden, and for var3 it's showing attribute error. So we used pre-underscore, single pre-underscore and double pre-underscore, and we can even use the post single underscore. So we cannot use reserved words as variable name, but sometimes if you need to use variable name with is already defined as reserved word, to avoid this naming conflict for variable names, we can append the single underscore as postfix. Look at that, true underscore is equal to 1. True cannot be used as a variable name. All the keywords, all the reserved words cannot be used as variable names. Whenever you want to use, then you need to use postfix, a single underscore as postfix to that variable. So using double pre and post underscore. The names defined with double pre and post underscores are called magic or under methods in Python. So we have already used this, and then constructors init. You can use pre and post double underscore. Look at the class name. Class is with the class name is demo. So we have a constructor init, and d is the object, and the variable d dot num. The variable is called using object. So we have various types of using underscore, single and double in Python.